cyclical effect on Jones's portfolio of stocks. But its true genius was the one that Asness emphasized later. The same combination could be applied to bonds, futures, swaps, and options, and indeed to any mixture of these instruments. More by luck than by design, Jones had invented a platform for strategies more complex than he himself could dream of. No definition of hedge funds is perfect, and not all the adventures recounted in this book involve hedging and leverage. When George Soros and Stan Druckenmiller broke the British pound, or when John Paulson shorted the mortgage bubble in the United States, there was no particular need to hedge, as we shall see later. When an intrepid commodities player negotiated the purchase of the Russian government's entire stock of non-gold precious metals, leverage mattered less than the security around the armored train that was to bring the palladium from Siberia. But even when hedge funds are not using leverage and not actually hedging, the platform created by A.W. Jones has proved exceptionally congenial. The freedom to go long and short in any financial instrument in any country allows hedge funds to seize opportunities wherever they exist. The ability to leverage allows hedge funds to size each bet to maximum effect. Performance fees create a powerful incentive to coin money. Ah yes, that money. At his death in 1913, J. Pierpont Morgan had accumulated a fortune of $1.4 billion in today's dollars, earning the nickname Jupiter because of his godlike power over Wall Street. But in the bubbly first years of this century, the top hedge fund managers amassed more money than God in a couple of years of trading. They earned more, vastly more, than the captains of Wall Street's mightiest investment banks, and eclipsed even private equity barons. In 2006, Goldman Sachs awarded its chief executive, Lloyd C. Blankfein, an unprecedented $54 million. But the bottom guy on Alpha Magazine's list of the top 25 hedge fund earners reportedly took home $240 million. That same year, the leading private equity partnership, Blackstone Group, rewarded its boss, Stephen Schwarzman, with just under $400 million. But the top three hedge fund moguls each were said to have earned more than $1 billion. The compensation formula devised by Jones conjured up hundreds of fast fortunes, not to mention hundreds of fast cars in the suburbs of Connecticut. Reporting from the epicenter of this gold rush, the Stamford Advocate observed that 6 local hedge fund managers had pocketed a combined $2.15 billion in 2006. The total personal income of all the people in Connecticut came to $150 billion. In the 1990s, magazines drooled over the extravagance of dot-com millionaires. But now the spotlight was on hedge funds. Ken Griffin, the creator of Citadel Investment Group, bought himself a $50 million Bombardier Express private jet and had it fitted with a crib for his 2-year-old. Louis Bacon, the founder of Moore Capital, acquired an island in the Great Peconic Bay, put transmitters on the local mud turtles to monitor their mating habits, and hosted traditional English pheasant shoots. Stephen Cohen, the boss of SAC Capital, equipped his estate with a basketball court, an indoor pool, a skating rink, a 2-hole golf course, an organic vegetable plot, paintings by Van Gogh and Pollock, a sculpture by Keith Haring, and a movie theater decorated with the pattern of the stars on his wedding night 16 years earlier. The hedge fund titans were the new Rockefellers, the new Carnegies, the new Vanderbilts. They were the new American elite, the latest act in the carnival of creativity and greed that powers the nation forward. And what an elite this was. Hedge funds are the vehicles for loners and contrarians, for individualists whose ambitions are too big to fit into established financial institutions. Cliff Asness is a case in point. He had been a rising star at Goldman Sachs, but he opted for the freedom and rewards of running his own shop. A man who collects plastic superheroes is not going to remain a salaried anti-hero for long, at least not if he can help it. Jim Simons of Renaissance Technologies, the mathematician who emerged in the 2000s as the highest earner in the industry, would not have lasted